This is Lawrence from Fit and 50, and today we are going to do Lebert Equalizer Bar Chest Exercises. We're going to start with the most basic exercise for our chest and move all the way up to the more advanced variations. This video was requested by Manyard, and I know Manyard, I promised you I would have it out in July, but unfortunately with my work schedule and travel schedule I was unable to get it done till now. But here we are, so we're going to get right to it. So we're going to start with a single Lebert laid on its side. This is probably the most basic of the chest exercises. It's really a push-up. The advantage of using the Leberts this way is actually the neutral hand position. If your wrist lacks any flexibility, this will be a very comfortable position to have your wrist in. And of course, depending on what level you're at, you can either go from your knees or you can go from your feet. One of the other reasons why I really like this position is the ability to transition from various types of mountain climbers into a push-up, and that works very well for your HIIT training. For example, your basic mountain climber, push and push, or my favorite mountain climber is a hop in, hop out. So next we're going to move into the incline push-up, which is pretty basic. But one of the nice things about the incline push-up is how you can transition from it into other moves. For example, an L-sit or going into a row. I'll show you the L-sit. You do your push-up, come up, swing into your L-sit, hold, and then back, and hit your push-up again. So it's a good one. You can mix it around a bit and do a few different variations with it. The next step up from there is what I'll call an assisted dip. You actually bend your knees, just have your toes on the ground. Make sure you're leaning forward so you're activating your chest. If you're too straight up and down, it becomes a tricep exercise. And then you can actually use your legs a little bit to help assist you on the dip. But it still puts more load on your chest than the incline push-up. And then from there you go into a full dip, which again, as I was saying, make sure you're leaning forward just to get the full effect of the dip. The next exercise we're going to show you is really just moving from the dip position into a tuck planche. And that actually is a chest and shoulder exercise. You need to try it out just to feel how effective it really is. But you get in your dip position, and then you lift up into the tuck planche, and then go back down. And just doing that for reps is a great little chest exercise. So you can do tuck planche push-ups. Those on the Lebert bars I find quite difficult. So I find that I have to reset in between reps. I'll show you what I mean. I go drop back down in the dip position, reset my tuck planche. As I get stronger, I'll be able to maintain that tuck planche position for multiple reps. And even now, sometimes I can eke out 2 or 3 reps before I have to reset. You'll see exactly what I mean here as I do them. Oops, now I gotta go back in. But that's kind of what I have to do getting up into the tuck planche, preparing myself to be able to do tuck planche presses on the Lebert bars. But that's not it. I have a few more variations left to show you. Incline archer push-ups. It's a way to add a little more variety to your push-ups, gives you a chance to do some unilateral training, and keeps things interesting. So to set up for these archer push-ups, you need to have the Leberts a little farther apart, and your one arm stays straight. It's really there for stabilization, and your other side is doing the work, and that's the focus. So you set up over to that side, and then you do your reps, really just using that arm to stabilize you and gives you that extra work on the one side. And then of course you go over to the other side and keep it even. But if you want set up in the middle, you can transfer over like a typewriter push-up and then come back. And mix up your archer push-ups with your typewriter push-ups. From there, we're going to do an archer dip. Or maybe I'll say we're going to attempt an archer dip. So again, you want to keep your one arm fairly straight. Now something to keep in mind is as you're advancing, you can slowly move the Lebert bars. They're adjustable, so you can slowly move them farther away. So if you don't have the strength to have your arm fully extended, you can move the Lebert bar a little closer and still put the emphasis on one side and have a little more assistance from your stabilization arm. So here we'll go over here, do the dip. Move over. And there we go. Archer dips. One more chest exercise to add to your arsenal. Okay guys, one last one. Okay, I'm just funning you on that one. But this is Lawrence from Fit and 50, signing out. Keep working out, keep having fun. Like the video if you enjoyed the content. Share with any of your friends who have Lebert bars, who might be looking for some variation in their chest exercises. And we will talk to you again in that next video.